I am making a Christmas bark. I'm just making it up out of my head. So I've got my Hershey's here and my Reese's here. And then every candy needs white. Every bark needs white. So, I don't know. I'm questioning my life choices here. Maybe we should do it, let's see, how should we do this? Maybe like this? Maybe like this. Maybe like this. Okay. I don't know, that looks a little strange, but we'll give it a try. So now I'm gonna set this in the oven and let it start melting, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. Okay, there is my melted chocolate. Now, I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous, guys. Oh, look at that. Ooh la la. Okay, I like it. Ooh, nice. Okay, now this one has peanut butter in it. Okay, there we go. Nicely mixed. Get it all spread out. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, this is gonna be some thick bark. Okay. It's all right. Okay, so now we've got our, let's do our sprinkles first. Oh dear, this is going to be touchy. Okay. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkles. Okay, I don't like these little boxes. What a pain in the rear. You can't just pour them all out. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off now. I'm going to sprinkle a few white snowflakes here and there. And a little Christmas trees. Christmas trees here and there. And a few little balls where the red isn't very red. And we have Peanut M&Ms. Oh, this might be the last year we actually get the real red M&Ms. This is a sad moment. Okay. Okay, so I'd call that pretty good. Maybe a couple more here. So every bite has an M&M. Okay, I'm gonna set this in the freezer and let it set up, and then we will crack it. I am back. Probably should have put parchment down, I guess. I was just trying it without. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay. So this is the peanut butter one. And I think the peanut butter is making it stick to my pan a little bit. peanut butter is making it stick to my pan a lot. Usually the barks just pop right out of here. There we go. Rice is subverted. And cracking taken care of at the same time. Okay. Okay, so the peanut butter bars make it slightly softer, but I don't think that's really going to matter in the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, this looks so delicious. Let me give it a taste. Here's one. Delicious. 10 out of 10. That's a good one. The strawberry lemonade fudge. So I'm taking 1 can of strawberry frosting and 1 bag of chocolate or white chips. And I'm gonna melt the chips. Well, just kind of get them started melting first, okay? Okay, so my chocolate chips have started melting, so I'm gonna add my strawberry frosting. Now I'm gonna microwave this for just a few more seconds and then stir some more. I'm spreading out my fudge. Now, the next layer is my lemon. Get my chips started. All right, my white chips are starting to melt. So I'm gonna add my lemon frosting. Okay, now got them in here. Ooh, yum. Oh, this smells so good. Okay, get that pink all in there. Oh, strawberry lemonade fudge. I've never had this Tara invention, but I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Wow, because I love strawberry lemonade. Okay, so now we're gonna let this set up and then we're gonna cut it. If you want different variations of fudge, you can base it off our variations on page 315 in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 2. You have all the variations here that you can get some more ideas for your fudge. I am making 2 ingredient fudge, but this one's going to be 3 ingredient for summer. I have my white chocolate chips in my favorite microwave bowl, my sweetened condensed milk. Now, I use just less because there's only 11 ounces. I use just less, like 1 tablespoon less of sweetened condensed milk. And then my fudge will set up better. Okay, we're gonna melt this in the microwave. Okay, the original recipe is in our Dining on a Dime volume. Oh, what am I doing? The original recipe is in our Dining on a Dime volume 1, but I forgot. I wasn't even making the recipe right. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Doop-de-doo. 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 There we go. All right. Just had a major fudge melt down there. That is okay. I'm going to take my cookie mix and I'm going to add it all. Now they say add it all, I don't know, that just seems like a lot. So I think I'm just gonna do half. Oh, 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 that is delicious. Holy macaroni. Delicious. Okay, then I got some sprinkles. And I'm going to sprinkle on top. I'm going to take the back of my measuring cup and just tap it in. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay, going to put that in the fridge and let it set up and come back and cut it. Gonna loosen from the sides here. I know it was an adventurous pouring, I know, but I think it's gonna work. Now, of course, if you want thicker fudge, you can put it either in a loaf pan or you can put either in a loaf pan or double the batch. I think I'm gonna go from the back because of the sprinkles. All right, so let's see what it looks like. Ooh, okay, that is festive. All right, we'll grab Mike and have him do a taste test. Okay, we have sugar cookie fudge.
Yum. All right.
Tastes like a sugar cookie?
Mmm, that's really good. Mmm, yes.
Yay.
Very delicious.
Yay, yay, yay.
And it's pretty too.
Some more 2-ingredient fudge. Got my pan, my parchment paper. I have some graham crackers right here. I'm going to take the first of the graham crackers and spread them on the bottom. Then I'm going to take my bowl with chips. I prefer the mini ones because they melt quicker, but you don't have to. My sweetened condensed milk. Then my butter. And I'm going to melt all this together. Stir every 45 seconds or so until it is melted. Link my bowl in the description below. I absolutely love it. Okay. Then I'm going to take and put half on the bottom. Spread it around. And this doesn't have to be, you're kind of mixing your graham crackers in with your fudge, so it's not a big deal if you get some mixed in. Okay. And I'm going to take some marshmallows. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And sprinkle them in. Yay. And then I'm going to take the rest of our fudge, Okay, and then I'm gonna decorate the top with more marshmallows. And graham crackers. And put them on top like that. And then we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it sit up, and we will come back and cut it. Got my fudge. That is a s'more fudge. Yum. I'm not sure if I let this sit long enough in the fridge. This feels slightly soft. All right, here we go. It's our pheasant. My son named him Frank. He actually started a whole TikTok thing with Frank. Frank is becoming quite the TikTok star. Okay. Oh, that looks delicious. We'll get Mike in here and taste test. Okay, we have s'more fudge.
S'more fudge. Ooh.
Yes, because you'll want some more. I think we've been married for a little while.
Mmm.
All right, which neighbors get all of the food today?
This is really good.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was thinking a s'more, the middle is usually a little harder. So I was like, ooh, a nice surprise. It's all soft and fudgy.
This has got to be the best 2-ingredient fudge I've ever had.
It's the only 2-ingredient fudge you've ever had.
Well, that is true. But, you know, we don't have to tell anyone about that. No.
For our nougat candy. Right, there's my butter and my white chocolate chips. I'm gonna microwave this and stir in 30-second increments. Nougat earlier, and I am using the same spatula because I'm making 2 different kinds, so that's why there's nougat already on there.
The other one was Lifesavers Nougat, and this one is Gummy Skittles Nougat.
Yes.
Wow.
And do you think they're gonna freak out because I have nougat on my spatula?
I'm sure somebody will. Maybe throw out the medication.
But see, I'm in the Christmas spirit, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, you
I
are.
even have a little holly on the side.
Aw,
My $3 elf slippers.
those are very nice.
All right, now we are getting it all mixed. Okay, I'm gonna heat it just a titch more. One of the best inventions ever.
Yes. Grandma loved marshmallow cream.
Yes, she did. A lot. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna put in my vanilla. Oops.
Ooh, that's cool. Little splecks of vanilla in there.
Yep. That's the real stuff. So if you want to make homemade vanilla, or Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 1 tells you how you can make that huge hunkin' thing of vanilla.
Looks like we need to refresh our supply there.
Yes, we do. Here's little tip, if your bowls are sliding around, take a shelf liner and then it will stop sliding around. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. Get all of this mixed in. Okay.
Skittles gummies. I wonder if they taste like actual Skittles.
I don't know, but I think you need to taste test, dear.
I need to see.
Okay, tell us if they taste like actual Skittles.
They do taste like Skittles.
Do they?
They're kind of stickier than other gummy candies.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they're really good.
Wow.
Like,
Dad won't film me. Do you need a taste test? Here, Jack, do you need to taste test a gummy Skittle?
Sure.
tell us if they taste like Skittles.
Yep, they taste like Skittles, although I think I need a bigger sample to...
You need a bigger sample. Does Dave need a bigger sample?
Oh no, she stuck her finger in the bowl.
Oh my goodness, how dare you?
My hands are clean, guys. Oh my goodness. Did I set the internet a roar?
These taste like Starburst.
Tastes like Starbursts?
Yeah.
They did have Starburst gummies too, I think. Okay. So I think, because what I did was I cut the parchment paper and this was what was left. So just going to spray the sides here in case it goes over, but waste not, want not for parchment paper, right, dear?
Right. Waste not, want not. Haven't heard that in a long time.
At least not since, what, 3 videos ago?
Did I hear you say that? I totally forgot.
Yep.
I'm just thinking of all our Depression era grandparents that said that.
Yep. Okay. Now I'm putting on a glove just so I don't have to dig candy out of my hand. I have found the easiest way to do this, and you can do it without a glove. I just have fingernails that I don't want to be digging candy out of, which you may not necessarily get it under your fingernails, but also in my other videos I put candies on top. Seems like only about 3/4 of them stay on top, so I am not putting candies on top now. Let's see how this works. Ooh. And then if you just slide your hand, you notice that if you just slide it across, just like this, see, look, it smooths out the wrinkles. You think I could do that with my wrinkles?
What wrinkles?
Oh, you're the perfect husband. See, you know exactly the right words. See, look at that. All right, now we're gonna let this set up, and then we will come back and cut it.
This is the gummy Skittles?
This is the Gummy Skittles.
Oops. Oh, it's interesting how it looks different because of the size of the dots, and maybe they're richer colors or something.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna loosen the sides. Now the trick with the gummy, or with the nougat candies, is to cut it before it's really gotten too hard, because it's easier to cut. Yeah, straight lines is not my forte. I think I failed straight lines in kindergarten. What do you think?
Maybe, but you should call that rustic.
Yes, call that rustic. Try the knife and see if that works. Yeah, the knife works. So I'm noticing with the different candies,
So you don't want to try the pizza cutter?
well, I can try it. I'm pretty sure the pizza cutter's not gonna work. But let's try it.
Oh, maybe it'll roll them up on the end.
Yeah, that's not the different candies make it more or less easy to cut. So you may just have to experiment between knife and a scraper.
Oh, when we were talking about all the candies that we've tried, we also did Welch's.
Yeah. Did the fruit snacks.
That way you can say you're having fruit and not just candy.
Sure, dear. We'll just say that, shall we?
It's made with 10% juice or something, right?
I don't know. Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I don't want to defame the company if it's more.
Some of these I didn't cut too well.
It's rustic, honey.
I'm good at rustic, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Test. Okay. Of all the ones we've done, this one is the absolute closest to Brock's.
Really, with the Skittles?
Yes, it is the Gummy Skittles that gets you the closest to the real Brock's. Okay, Mike's gonna test and tell me what he thinks.
You're right. It tastes just like the Brock's.
The Skittles are the closest one to if you want real Brock's.
Wow.
Yep.
It's not quite as chewy as the Brock's. Like, sometimes the Brock's can be really chewy. It's pretty chewy, but it's not quite as chewy as that. But the taste is exactly on.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yum. 10 out of 10 again. I've got my vanilla frosting here and my jar of peanut butter. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave and let it melt. Now, if you want, you can just leave this 2-ingredient peanut butter fudge just like this, and it tastes delicious. But because I am Tara and I want to dominate the fudge recipe YouTube world, I am adding milk chocolate chips and peanut butter chips to bring this fudge a step up from just 2 ingredients. What do you think of these add-ins? What do you add into your peanut butter fudge? Because I know a lot of people would probably do Reese's or Reese's Pieces. Ooh, that would be so yummy. Reese's, decorate it with Reese's Pieces on top. Oh my, that would be yummy. So a few on top. Get them all pushed in there. All right, we are going to let this set up for a couple of hours, and then we are going to come back and cut it. All right, peanut butter, chocolate fudge, Reese's fudge, whatever you want to call it. Peanut Brittle in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Volume 1, right here, page 335. You can see this is my grandma's recipe. That is not my grandma's handwriting. So this is my grandma's handwriting. I don't know. That looks like that might be my aunt's writing. I don't know. Very interesting. So this is grandma's handwriting here and here. That's funny. Okay, but this is grandma's recipe card. So we are making this for grandma. Actually, I'm going to mail it to grandma. Now, what we have is sugar in my saucepan here. And then I have my water, hot water. And then I'm going to put in my corn syrup. Wow, that came out fast. All right, then we're gonna stir this together Then we're going to bring this to a boil and bring it to 260 degrees. Okay, so normally I have my other laser gun thermometer, but my one broke and I had 3 extras and now I can't find them. So I'm setting my thermometer here to 260 and going to put in. Now, you want this to be on a boil on medium heat so it doesn't burn. Now, if you're at high altitude, you'll have to adjust this for high altitude cooking, which in our volume 1, those instructions are at the front of our, oh, here, page 319. If you have volume 1, the red one, page 319. Okay, so Mike, thank you, my love.
Oh, you're welcome.
Found the digital thermometers. We keep saying that Mike is going to start a detective agency because he looks for things. Okay, so got my digital thermometer. Oh my, this is totally different. Look at that. This says 216. This says 154.
Why don't you get the other laser one and see?
Now, what does that one say? Look at. What? Oh, you're on Celsius. Okay.
211, 214.
I'm going by my laser one.
You always usually do.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. This is like a Star Trek thing here.
This is why you don't cook in the kitchen.
I would have so much fun with the lasers, I might forget about the food.
Exactly. See, that's my problem with cooking. Okay. Now look at this. Now what do we do? Whoever wrote the recipe says the package says softball 238, not 260. Oh my goodness, who do I believe? My whole life is a lie.
But you've been making it at 260, and it's been successful for you. Which is why we put it in the cookbook.
Well, somewhere between 238 and 260, add your peanuts. Okay, so now I will say that I used cooked nuts and I don't use raw peanuts. Because it's super hard to find raw peanuts, and so I've always had it work that way. Grandma's recipe calls for raw peanuts, and that's what Grandma always did, but now Grandma has in here. So this is very interesting. Look at this recipe. So somebody else said cook to 238. But then Grandma says to cook to soft ball, not hard ball stage. And then Grandma added stir from 275 to hard crack. Because you're not supposed to stir candies. That's one tip. Don't stir the candies. Just let them cook until they get up to the temperature. Oh my.
Maybe Grandma didn't like it the other way, and that's why she
Maybe.
did it this way.
Very interesting.
What is CW syrup? Is that the corn syrup?
Corn syrup, yeah. That's the brand name, I think. Okay, so we have Grandma's recipe thing here. Let's take a look, shall we? Breads, candy. Holy cow, does she have this many candies? Oh my goodness, Grandma. Okay. Well, let's go through the candies and see if we can find. Okay, here's the original recipe right here. Are there any notes? Cool quickly. Does she have any other peanut brittle? Nuts. Candy. Syrup. Aunt Donnie. Aw. Another Aunt Donnie. Oh, Aunt Donnie she was a great cook.
She was a great aunt.
Yep. Till they killed her. By making her take that thing for that thing going around. Okay. Topping. See, you get so many more things than just cookie. Aha! Here's another peanut brittle. Burnitatum. Boiled to soft. Add raw peanuts. Cook to hard crack. Stir from 275 to hard crack. So Grandma must have liked this better and rewrote it and stopped using whoever's recipe that was.
So we put the wrong card in the book?
Well, that we did this one because it was the original, but... Oh Okay, Grandma. Oh, look. Oh, see, she's got, oh, Grandma has one of my recipes in there. See, Tara's caramels. Aww. Oh, this is like a trip down memory lane. Oh, here's the honey spice snaps we did on the live show on Living on a Dime the other day. Oh, no, this is cookies. Okay, I didn't think Grandma had that many candy recipes. Okay, well, so what we have determined is nothing. What have we determined? We have determined that it has to get to 290 at least. So let's check our temperature. 220. Now this does take a while to cook, guys, so probably 20 minutes or so depending on your altitude. Let's see, 220, and they said 240 to put in your nuts. I don't know. What do you think?
It's 220 now?
220 now.
Well, it's between 240 and 260, right? So definitely now is not the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just wait and see. In the meantime, we will have a cup of tea for Christmas. Refreshing. Let's see. What do you want? Oh, you want Earl Grey. Hot. Okay, so now we're at the 240s, 50s. So what I would do with the whole temperature thing is if you're using raw peanuts, put them in at 240. But if you're using already cooked peanuts, I would put them in between now and 290. I don't think it's gonna, well, I know it doesn't because that's how I make it. Yes. Do you like peanut brittle?
I do.
I didn't know Chuck liked peanut brittle.
What?
I did not. Oh dear. Okay, so now we're gonna stir this in. Oh, yum.
Man, I don't like peanuts, but that sure smells good.
Now, I do love these silicone spatulas for making candies. It just makes it so much easier. Now, if you don't have a handy dandy digital thermometer, let me show you how to test candy real quick. Now, the instructions for doing this are on page 219. So, what you do is see these temperatures here. If you put the candy in cold water. Okay, so I have cold water here. So let's just take a little bit of the candy stuff and then we're letting it drop into the cold water. Okay, now it's dropping into the cold water. Now, let's see. Let me scoot it over here out of the way. All right, let it sit for just a minute. Then put your fingers in. Okay, does it crack? Okay, so that would be hard crack because it's cracking. Now, soft ball, it would be like soft like caramel. And hard crack will just crack like that. So this is actually getting close to done. Oh, that is so good. Now, Grandma says to stir it from this point on to 290, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, the reason why Grandma says to stir it is because it'll burn. So I get that. It smells good.
It smells amazing.
Okay, is this ASMR, dear? Hold on. Is that relaxing?
Yes.
Now we are cooking our peanut brittle. And we're stirring. Should I start an ASMR channel?
Sure. How many more channels?
Actually, I did start an ASMR channel. I
Why did
did.
you put this on there?
All right, 280. We're almost there. So now, watch it super close between now and, because now, once it gets this point, it goes kind of quick. So don't go have a cup of tea at this point. All right.
You could merge your ASMR channels.
I could.
Peanut brittle in my garden. Today we're making peanut brittle in my garden.
That would be weird. Okay, let's shoot. Where are we at? All right, we are at 290. Perfect. So then what you want to do is take it off the heat. And you're going to add your salt. And your baking soda, not powder, baking soda. You know, the stuff you use for cleaning. Okay, and then you stir and look at this magic that happens. It gets all frothy. Oh, there's the magic of peanut brittle. Oh, get that all stirred in. Okay, now I prefer using a Silpat, but Grandma never had a Silpat. So what Grandma did was she just greased her baking pan. Wow, I really need to get a new baking pan. And then she just greased it and put it out there. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, so now pour it kind of all over so you don't have to spread it so much. Now, sometimes 2 baking sheets are needed. I can't remember because it's been a while since I made it. Well, last year, but I can't remember if I used 2 or 1. Okay, so I think 1 is going to be fine. Now, this is really stinking hot, guys. So don't have the kids around. Don't
get it on yourself.
Get it on yourself. You got to move quick too because it'll set up. Okay. See, it's already setting up, so you got to move quick. All right, so then just spread it out as thin as you can get it. Just keep going while it's still hot. My neighbor in Colorado, this was his favorite Christmas candy. They gave it to him, and the first year or 2, I had to take some to him after we moved to Wyoming because he loved it so much and he was just in withdrawal. Maybe I should send some to Brett. What do you think?
Yeah.
He helped us so much over the years that I figured the least I could do is give him peanut brittle for the rest of his life. All right. Now, here in Wyoming and Colorado, we always have snow at Christmas. So what Grandma and I do is go put it out in the snow and let it get super cool, and then we just crack it. But we don't have any snow this year. So I'm going to go set it on the barbecue grill.
You're not cooking it on the barbecue grill.
I am not cooking it on the barbecue grill. It's cold outside. See, feel the coldness? So we're going to leave this for about a half an hour, and then we're going to crack it. Okay, I know we were kind of waffling around trying to figure out Grandma's recipe, but here is the short version. If you are using raw peanuts, put it in at 240 degrees. If you are using already roasted peanuts, you can put it in at 260 degrees and then let them cook to 290. Really, it's not gonna mess up your peanut brittle if you put it in anywhere between 240 and 270, let's say. You will be just fine if you put them in between 240 and 270. So don't freak out if you miss 240 and it goes to 249. 240 for raw peanuts, 260 for cooked roasted peanuts. So that's just a matter of using cooked peanuts or raw peanuts, and then it cooks the peanuts in the candy for a longer time. All right, my peanut brittle has cooled. I don't know, it didn't take very long, and it's 50 degrees outside. What was that, 20 minutes maybe? So outside I tested it, and I just lifted up the side of the Silpat, and you can see it's all coming as one piece. And then I just broke off the edge, and then you just go in. Break it into the pieces you want. Okay, Mike doesn't eat peanuts, so I get to taste test this one. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Is this my number 1 Christmas candy? I think this is my number 1 Christmas candy. I really don't want to send this to Mom and Grandma, but I'm going to anyway. Mmm. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is delicious. You want to try a bite, Jack? Here.
That's very good. That's really good.
It's very good quality peanut brittle. I'll say it's the best I might have had in a while.
This doesn't even compare to the store stuff. The store stuff is gross compared to this. Thank you, Grandma, for this recipe.
So this is candy shop quality, but you made it in like...
No, this is better than candy shop quality. I worked in a candy shop. Ours wasn't this good.
And how long did it take to make it?
Well, it takes a long time to boil. So like 20 minutes to boil, 30 minutes to boil, just depending on your altitude. But oh my goodness, it is so worth it.
But that's faster than getting in the car and waiting in line at the store.
I worked in a candy shop, and her recipe was not even close to being as good as this. It wasn't even close.